What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Moni Sierra. How y'all doing today? I am doing okay. Y'all like my new intro? If y'all do, I am starting to make intros for a cheap little price, $5. If you want your intro made, just hit me up. I have the email, I have my social media sites, all that. So just go ahead and hit me up if y'all need some intros made. Today I decided to make this video because most of you know, not all of you know, that I am married, I am a military spouse, and I will be heading to Germany in about a month. And I wanted to talk to all the military spouses that, or anybody that's being sponsored by somebody that's in the military or the Army in specific, because I don't really know the processes with like the Air Force, the Navy. It might be the same, but I'm not sure. But I just wanted to talk about the Army in general. Yeah, I just want to give y'all some tips and tell y'all exactly how the process went for the command sponsorship. But before we get into this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and you won't regret it. Also turn on the notification bell because I post stuff weekly and y'all need to see that shit. Now let's get into this video. So I've been told that I talk really low, so from now on I will talk louder. And once again, it's another work video. I really don't have that much privacy where I'm living at right now, so I have to do my stuff at work because this is the most privacy that I get. The tips on command sponsorship: just make sure that you're on your P's and Q's with it. Do everything that your military personnel tells you to do. When I say military personnel, if it's your spouse, it's your spouse. If it's your son, your whoever you are, just listen to what that person is telling you to do. And also, if you want to, just do a little research and stuff on, what to do, so you can be like a little head of it. But it still doesn't really matter. Some people with the command sponsorship, they get finished in 2 weeks. Some people get finished in 3 months. Some people get finished in a year. We're hitting our, let me see. He got there in September. We about to hit our 6-month mark when we get to March. So that's like the accurate amount of time, 6 months. A lot of people get out there like 6-7 months. And I'm gonna just give y'all insight for the people that don't already know. We got married after he joined the Army. Now, if we would have got married before he joined the Army, then it probably would have been a faster process. I wouldn't have had to get command sponsored. I would have been already on his orders. That's the big reason on the command sponsorship, because you have to get put on his orders. And I'm not on his orders right now. I actually think I might be on his orders now because my command sponsorship got approved. So, since it got approved, I'll be leaving shortly. But yeah, just be on your P's and Q's, okay? And listen to your spouse and just be patient, because it can take a minute. It can. And I've been going crazy. I've been wanting to get there, and I just blinked and 6 months to pass. Well, almost 6 months to pass. I'm like, dang, I was just going crazy about how long I have been without my man, but it's almost here. So let me give y'all the order that I went through. It's different for some people, and as we get on with the video, I explain why. So the first thing, after he finished his AIT in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, he came home for 10 days, I believe. He came home September 11th, and left the 21st. Yeah, so 10 days. Like I told y'all in previous videos, my birthday was September 19th. Our plan was to get married on my birthday, but that didn't work out because we found out that we had to do a lot more stuff. So we got married earlier than that. We got married on September 13th. After we got married, here's another part of the process. We had to go get me enrolled in DEERS. DEERS is what I think is one of the main important things when being in the military. It helps you with your health insurance. You get TRICARE. My experience with TRICARE right now is the best because the doctor that they gave me is really bogus out here, and I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, you get enrolled into DEERS. It's for your health insurance. It's also for, like, if you want to shop at like the PX, which is basically like the on-base store. If you want to shop online and stuff, they have a lot of security with stuff like that. Like, you will have to put in your name and your social for your login and stuff like that. Because they just want to make sure that you're a military personnel or a person, whatever. So that was the first thing that we did after we got married. I got my little military card. The only thing with me now, I had went to DEERS before I got my name changed. So another tip, make sure that your name matches every single thing that you have. Like your state ID, your driver's license, your military ID, your social, all that stuff has to match. Your passport, all that stuff has to match. Especially because when you get on the plane, the people on the plane checks that stuff. So you just got to be on your P's and Q's with that too. So I am waiting on Daniel to send me the 1152, the DA 1152 form. It is a form, an application for another military ID. And I'll have to go back up to DEERS and give that to the person at DEERS so they can give me a new ID and stuff like that. Okay, after DEERS, we did that on September 18th, I believe. So 3 days later, he left. When he left and went to Germany, he went through a briefing or whatever about the command sponsorship and stuff like that. So we started doing the process. It was around October-ish. We started doing the process. So there's a process to get command sponsored called the EFMP. It is called, that is short for the Exceptional Family Member Program, I think that's what it's called. And that's basically the process where they make sure that you don't have like no sickness or anything that'll stop you to be able to come out there. That process went really fast for me because, of course, I don't have like any mental or medical problems going on with me. So that was real fast. With that though, it might be different for anybody. So basically what we did was, I waited on Daniel. The first thing that you have to do to go through the EFMP process is you need the DA 5888, which is the Family Member Deployment Screening Sheet. This sheet is basically for the personnel. It's just to show like who is going to be deployed out there to where their military personnel is. So basically he sent that to me, and all I had to do was sign the bottom, and then I faxed it over to the EFMP program. Okay, some people might be close, or some people might live on base. I'm still a civilian right now as we speak. So the closest military base that had an EFMP program for me was Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And when I talked to her on the phone, she was like, "Where are you located?" I was like, "I am located in Chicago." She was like, "Oh, well, we could just do it like this. We could just do a fax and an email type stuff." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine." So I was faxing and emailing her everything. Some places you might be on a military base, and then they might require you to go see a military doctor or something. But that wasn't the process for me. After we did the DA 5888, then she had me print out the DA 7246, which is the EFMP screening questionnaire. So basically, what you do is you go to your doctor, whatever doctor that you have. It could be a civilian doctor or it could be a military doctor. You go to your doctor and you basically print out like your most recent like health evaluation or something like that. You print that out and then you fill out this DA 7246 form, answering all the questions like, do you have asthma? Do you have like any problems with your body? Blah, blah, blah. You do all that and then you fax it over to the EFMP program. After that, then you just wait. So we waited about 2 weeks, and then the EFMP process was done. We was cleared for that. So after that, then here comes the command sponsorship process. Some people told me that I was gonna be filling out a lot of paperwork, but I don't fill out nothing. I only filled out 2 papers. Your spouse, on the other hand, he's the one that's doing all the paperwork and stuff like that. So there's some days where he'll call me and be like, send me your birth certificate. Okay, I sent you my birth certificate, or send you a copy of social. That's all I really had to do. I didn't have to do much. And yeah, the command sponsorship is basically approved. There's not really much else that happens. All he was doing was asking me to send him all my credentials, my ID, my social, my pass. Well, he haven't asked me to send my passport yet, but he has asked me to send my birth certificate, all that stuff. And then they just put that in the system. So with the command sponsorship, it has to get signed off by, I believe, your commander, and I forgot the other person. And once it's signed off, it goes sent off. Like, it's good. So we're good. Now, the next thing that we have to go through is the housing. So basically, he's just gonna put our name down on housing and just wait until we get something. And then once we get something, then I can basically skedaddle. So, yeah, basically, it was about a 6-month trial. It probably would have been faster. But then you had to go off to field for about 3 weeks. He left January 19th, I believe, and he came back February 7th. I might be off on the dates, so excuse me, but yeah, he was out for about 3 weeks. So he couldn't do nothing. He was out working in the field. Yeah. But I'm just happy now that we're almost there because, bitch, I miss my man. I need some dingling. And I just want to be happy. I'm also trying to get my license still. So, your bitch taxes coming soon. And when my taxes come, I'm going to just pay for some driving school because I don't really have that many friends to help me out with the driving. I could drive. I just need help with my turning and my parallel parking. And once I get that done, then there's another thing that you have to do. If your spouse doesn't drive while they're out there now, it's best for you to drive. You need to get your license. If you don't have it, get that shit because it's not that much transportation. I believe it's a bus on base, but you don't want to sit there and wait for that bus all the time. You want to have your own. But yeah, after I get my state license, then I have to log in on JKO, which is, it's like a education course for military people. And I have to take the European American driving course online. You can take it online or you can take it in the class, but I believe the class is longer than the course online. So yeah, but yeah, I will be doing that once I get my driver's license out here. And then when I do that, then I can basically, when I get out there, I can basically get my license for out there, and I'll be able to drive. Yeah, I hope this was a nice informational video. I know I stutter a lot, but y'all know that already. Give me some ideas on what to do. I have a lot of ideas, but they're for when I get out there with Daniel. We're gonna do a lot of couple videos. I need some more ideas because a bitch be passing her week mark and I'll be like, damn, I don't have nothing to post. And I know not everybody on my YouTube is military personnel, so I need some stuff that y'all would enjoy me doing. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I am at 350 subscribers. Your girl is getting somewhere. My goal before I get to Germany, I wanted to have like 700, but I don't know how far I can get with that. But we gonna try. So do me a favor and share this video with all your people if y'all love me, because I would do the same to y'all. Yeah, like I said, I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all. And until further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, and listen to my boy Big Daddy Trey in my outro. Y'all most definitely, I love this song. But until further ado, I'll see you guys next time.
I just be rolling, cause it be toting. Driving my car like it's stolen. All of my weed it be potent. Have you floating? Got your bitch sucking and choking. All of this weed I be toking, you know I be smoking. All of my diamond be frozen. I start work through the night. Got your girl and she won't pipe, but she gotta stay one night. Fuck it till she see sunlight. Put the lean, no ice. Fuck it, fucking no wife. Only fear God, that's right. And I might take your life. Make a nigga see the light. Make a nigga have no life. Stay real sharp like a knife. Always keep a big pipe. All these sleepless nights.